Using a restaurant as an office? Usually a no-go. Champion Office Suites. It's a smart new way to work with more image and professionalism than ever before. Office is ready when you are. Visit championofficesuites.com for more info.
What's the most unusual encounter you've had with someone from the other side?
Well, what do you mean by that? Like it just amazes me on how Spirit will say something. And I'll just say, because I just saw the girl here. I was doing a reading in a restaurant, and the family was there, and the son was there, and he wasn't buying it at all. And I said, and his father had passed, and I said, give me something so you'll know that your son will know that it's you. And he says, tell them I love the suit that they buried me in. I said, okay. I go, that really doesn't do it. He goes, but tell them they buried me in blue boxers, and I never wore boxers. He goes, I wore tighty-whities. And I said, did you bury your father in blue boxers? Well, if the son could have fell off the chair and choked on his food, he would have. They said they forgot to bring underwear, I guess, to the funeral home, and they ran out to the store, and all they had were blue boxers, and they buried the father in blue boxers, and he was like, but I don't wear boxers.
Can you shut it off at all?
No. I just ignore them. I mean, if you want to call that shutting it off, they're always there. They're always there ready to communicate.
Are spirits sometimes scary?
I've never encountered a scary soul, or spirit. I don't know if they're out there. I just don't want to know about it.
What do they look like, and what do they sound like?
Well, sometimes I see, what it is, I used to see them as we see here in the physical world. But what was happening is I would be preparing, getting ready for work, and I'd be brushing my teeth. I would look up, and all of a sudden there's a man standing behind me. And I'm like, whoa. Or I'd see a man looking in the window with like a plancher, and I'm like, whoa, who are you? And there's nobody out there. So I said to my spirit guides, I really don't want to connect with spirit in that way. And then that's when it became stronger of me feeling them. So, which is a little bit more difficult sometimes when I have to go through a passing. Instead of them showing it to me, they'll make me feel it. But I'd rather that than seeing someone that's standing there. Like, I know there's somebody standing there, but I just see the image, like the shadow. I don't physically see someone standing there.
I got to ask you, what was life like before you became a medium? Because you actually had a real job, right?
I did. Well, it was very difficult. I suffered many years from anxieties because of my gift. And I just thought I was crazy, that I would see things and hear things, and I honestly thought I was crazy.
You bring a lot of joy to people with what you do.
Well, I believe the way I choose to use my gift is that I believe no matter whom we've lost, whether it's a parent, grandparent, someone had a miscarriage, lost a child, or even a friend, we have to embrace our lives without them, and it's sad. And every day we miss them and grieve for them. So I like spirit to communicate with laughter because they show me that they are truly at peace.
What's it like for your kids having Mom the medium?
I remember my son telling me in school, my dad imports Italian foods. He's a wholesale distributor, and my mom speaks to dead people. It was just such a natural thing for my children because this is how my children grew up. My husband is very sentimental. He's very, very proud. And he's very proud of the life that we both made together.
He seems pretty cool. Does he love having a medium wife? I don't think you're medium. I think you're spectacular. Definitely not medium.
He thinks I'm extra large, but I don't know. No. I give him a lot of credit because I feel if it wasn't for my husband, I feel he's allowed me to be who I am. Because it's not easy for someone to come home and after being with someone for so many years and saying, you know what, I talk to dead people. Really? Come on. I really feel I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for my husband.